Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Love you very much. And honestly, what I want to say, I can't say better than what Proverbs 31 says. I'm just going to read a little bit of it here, real quick. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she laughs at the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Many women have done excellently, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. We love you very much, and the fruit of your hands are very evident, and your works do praise you. We love you very much.
We do love you very much, Mama Bird. Happy birthday. We're so thankful for you being in our lives, just for the impact that you've had on us over many years. Pray the Lord will continue to bless you and the works that you do. We know that He's with you and Dr. Bird, and will continue to be with you through the rest of this life. We're thankful for that, thankful for His work through you, and just the ways that He is making you like Himself. We're very glad to know you, and we miss you. We're so thankful to have you as a mom and a mother-in-law. So happy birthday. We love you.
Love you.
Hello, Angela. Congratulations on your big day. Little Bird let me know. No pun intended. It's exciting to celebrate with you this special birthday and to think back over, gosh, more than 20 years and all the ways that you have been such a special part of our lives and especially our church family. Just watching you love your husband and your children and now your grandchildren. Thanks for all the ways that you have shared your home with us. I remember those early days and our elders meeting there when your children were waking up and we were in the dining room. But you have been selfless and been a wonderful pioneer along with the rest of us. So on behalf of the Doster family, we want to wish you the happiest and most blessed birthday and congratulations.
Hey Mom, just wanted to get on here and first wish you a very happy birthday. I'm very sad that I couldn't be there to celebrate with you guys, but we wanted to get on here and just share some thoughts. And one thing I wanted to focus on with you, Mom, that's just been so encouraging for me is your steadfastness and perseverance. And just thinking about your life and it's just been a series of challenges, and they seem like challenges that just as I get older and see more of the world and everything, I just see how difficult your task was in raising all of us kids and still doing it. Been going a long time, so just thinking about your perseverance, your endurance, and your steadfastness. I mean, you've always been an anchor for us to go to, and you've always just been a warmth in my life that has been just always something to go to. And I just think back even before I was following the Lord, the times that were just really hard. It was really thinking about you specifically that helped keep me going, and just my love for you, because I lived most of my life loving myself and everything, but you can never deny the bond that a mom and a son have. And so I just I felt like you were an anchor for me for many years, just keeping me kept and keeping the Lord knocking on my door. And you've been a prayer warrior. You've been praying. I could go on forever, but I really admire your steadfastness and your perseverance through all the struggles all these years, and just never letting up. And I love you very much, and I miss you. I wish I could give you a big hug, but I'm sure I will soon. So.
We both love you so much.
Hi, Grammy. Happy birthday. I love that you're so smart.
Happy birthday, Mom. In honor of your birthday, we just want to share a couple of our favorite things about you. To start off, and I know I've shared some of this with you before, like when we got married, but whenever I hear teaching about the ministry of the Holy Spirit, it always just makes sense to me after having you as a mom, because I just feel like you've demonstrated it so well, just in the way that you're always such a present help for us. The Lord's blessed you with so much wisdom, and we've all just benefited from that greatly. I always feel like I'm welcome to you. I always feel like you're extending a warm welcome to me and everyone around you, just to confide in you, and we just depend on you so much, and we're really, really thankful for you and all the love that you've just poured out to everyone around you. So
something that also sticks out to me is your hospitality that you have shown me over the years, and that I've seen you show to so many people, whether it be in your immediate family or at Gateway, or even those around you. Something that I've really respected and often look to as a great example for how we do hospitality here. So thank you so much for that.
thank you, Mom. We love you.
Happy birthday, Angela. When I think of you, I think about when I've done the Mother's Day presentations and going back through old pictures. And every year I find this old picture of you and Clyde Eskridge, and you're standing there looking at him like you're angry and getting ready to kick him out of the house. I think we're at the Arnsman's house, but anyway, it always cracks me up because that's not at all who I think you are. It's not what I think of when I think of you. You're just so kind and loving, and it's been a great pleasure to get to know you over these past 20-some years. And so I just want to wish you a wonderful happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Angela. I was thinking back over the years that I had known you, and it started out at the chapel when I kind of knew of you, and then we started attending church together, and then became friends, and you became a mentor in many ways, for which I'm so thankful. And now we get to be family because you are Connor's second mom. So I'm especially thankful for that. I know that you're a huge blessing to him. So happiest of birthdays to you.
Happy birthday, Angela.
Happy birthday, Mom. Can you say happy birthday, Grammy? We love you so much, and we're just so grateful for you. And earlier I was just thinking about how I feel like we all would just be floored at the number of miles you have traveled for each of us kids and our spouses and our children. Just for so many years, and that's just really remarkable and just an incredible example. And then just knowing like you have more miles to put in as more babies come and more spouses come along too. So just thank you for your commitment to us and serving your family, and it's just a huge blessing, and we love you so much.
Yeah, thank you for just being a great mom to all of us, for welcoming the spouses so wonderfully into the family, and for being a great granny to our kids that Grammy loves them and points them to Jesus. It's such a blessing to us and to them. We love you. Happy birthday.
Say happy birthday, Grammy. Okay, love you.
Love you.
Happy birthday, Angela. I hope that today will provide many sweet memories for you in the years to come. And I want to thank you personally for allowing me to be a part of your life and the life of your family. I so appreciate your love for the Lord as evidenced in your love for Carrie, your commitment to Him, your service to Him as a wife. Thank you also for your love for your kiddos. I just have seen so many times where you've sacrificially given to them and have been so diligent in prayer for them. I thank you too that you take the most mundane things and make them fun, and you so enjoy life. I love your laughter and your giggles. And as you will note, I'm sitting next to a hydrangea, and it makes me think of you, your love for the outdoors, your love for nature, your love for beautiful things that only the Lord can do. And I think about all the fun times that we've had together, and think about Lima, think about all the track meets we've gone to, and showers, baby showers, bridal showers, everything that we've been a part of together. And I want to thank you for your commitment to me and just your kindness to me over these many, many years. I love you. And again, happy, happy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom. I want to talk a little bit about your humility, which is something that stands out to me increasingly over these years, especially as I am now a mom, and I think back over your examples of being a faithful wife and mom. I often find myself sitting around asking, how did she do it? How does she do it? Especially when I'm trying to do math with one kid and trying to break up a fight with two others and hearing another kid screaming from the bathroom that she needs to be wiped. I'm often wondering, how did she do it? And yet, even though you have gained the incredible skills and abilities in your time as a mom and managing all of these sorts of things, you carry yourself with immense humility. And I really believe it's your humility that is the crowning jewel of your character, and the most challenging aspect, I think, of your character that I seek to emulate. And so I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for your humility that you walk before both God and man in.
Happy birthday, Grammy. I want to just praise the Lord and say how thankful I am for your hospitality and the warmth of your welcome, whether it's to me when I showed up 11 years ago, or to KJ and Colby's friends, guys from football, the youth from church, people that you show hospitality to when you're at our house visiting, and just your posture is warm and welcoming. It shows the welcome of Christ. And Peter tells us that the end of all things is at hand, so we should show hospitality without grudging. And I think your hospitality gives us an example to emulate. So happy birthday. We love you. We're very, very thankful for you.
Happy birthday.
In honor of Mom turning 60 years old, I will be listing things that are older than Mom. For start, the dirt is older than Mom.
This tree is older than Miss Bird. Grass is older than Miss Bird.
This Bible is older than Miss Bird. Now I'm going to be listing some things that I am grateful for you teaching me. The first one will be how to take a loss.
Ah!
What am I?
Hey, what would your mom say?
Good job, TJ.
It was a good race. The race.
The next thing that I'm grateful for is teaching me how to take a win.
Woo! Yeah, I'm him. KJ, what would your mom say?
Hey, pick your head up. Come on, you're getting there. Next, you taught me important things to remember to overcome fear. Man, I've never jumped a height like this before. I mean, that's way above my PR.
What would your mom say about overcoming obstacles?
She would say, have confidence and determination.
So go do it.
Next, you taught me how to be a gentleman. Next, you taught me how to be a good student. So those are just a couple of things that you've taught me. You've taught me many other things, like how to eat well, how to keep my room clean. But one of the most important things that you have demonstrated in your own life is what it means to be a true Christian. And I will read from Ephesians 2, 8 through 9. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no man may boast. Happy birthday!
I am supposed to say one or two really good things about Angela, or that I really like about her, but I couldn't begin to list the qualities that I love about her. But the first thing I am so thankful for is that she said yes when Carrie proposed marriage to her. I was so thankful because I knew she was a godly young woman. And she has certainly proven that through the years. She was a fantastic wife to my son. She's been a blessing and a wonderful mother to 9 children. She's raised them up, been a godly example for them, for which I'm very thankful. Most of them have left the bird nest and started families of their own. And as a result of that, they blessed me with 12 fantastic, beautiful, great grandchildren. So I'm just so thankful for the godly home that Angela and Carrie provided for their children, and I know their children are providing that kind of home for the great-grandchildren. So I am a truly blessed woman because of Angela's life. So thank you, Angela, and happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you, and I hope you have many more birthdays.
Hey Mom, happy birthday. One of my very favorite memories of you is when I was a kid, one day you were doing laundry, as you often did, and I came in to talk to you, as I often did, and I need to apologize for that. It was probably your only time to get some time to yourself, and I often ambushed you as you did laundry. But on this particular day, we were talking, and in the course of the conversation, I said, Mom, I just want to have your life when I grow up. And I will never forget what you told me. You said, Julia, if my life is not what God wants for you, you are not going to be as happy and satisfied as I am. You need to be in the center of God's will for you, and you will be happy and satisfied. And I just feel like that memory so signifies your delight in the Lord and how He is the source of your joy. And it's one of my very favorite things about you. I love you so much.
I know that being a mother is a unique gift and role given by God, and that it is full of a lot of very small things that often are overlooked. And so I just wanted to say thank you for all the overlooked things. God sees them and we appreciate them. We love you and happy birthday.
I love your hugs. I love your kisses. I love how much you love for us. And I love your hat. I love you, Granny.
Happy birthday, friend. I was just thinking about meeting you in 1993 in Greenville, North Carolina, and thinking about meeting Emily, your Emily. She was 6 months old, and little Caroline and Julia. And we had some good times together. at your house especially, where you let the kids play and you and I would talk about mothering and being wives to busy medical residents. And we always talked about the Lord. And I just love those times. And I remember asking you one harried day how you did it with 3 young ones, 4 and under, mostly by yourself. And I'll never forget your answer. You said, God gives me grace for each day. And I, at the time, really was blown away by that answer. And it has been one of those things that I have reflected on again and again. And I've watched you walk that truth in your own life. I've seen you walk it with our church, and how you lead worship with your heart to the Lord, and you share that with our body. I've seen you do it with baby showers and wedding showers, and the joy that you share with others as they celebrate. I've seen you do this in your homeschooling with Grace, year by year, just praying through what God wanted you to do and listening to Him. I've seen you walk in this grace as you helped care for your father-in-law, your mother and your father. And I have watched with joy your relationship with your mother-in-law, how sweet that is. And as you continue to walk next steps with grandchildren all around you, and I just really have been the beneficiary of watching you walk the truth that God gives grace for each day. And I've been discipled by that, and I thank you. Thank you for trusting the Lord with your life. There is nothing like watching a suffering servant trust the Lord with the valleys and the difficulties, carries cancer, and so many other things that you walked through with steady trust in Him. And it has really encouraged my walk. And I appreciate that from you. And I have a verse I wanted to read. I think I've already gone way over time. And it's out of 2 Corinthians 9, verses 8 and 10. And it says, "And God is able to make all grace abound to you, so that having all sufficiency in all things at all times, you may abound in every good work." And verse 10 says, "He who supplies seed to the sower and bread for food will supply and multiply your seed for sowing and increase the harvest of your righteousness." And that's my prayer for you today. As I celebrate your birthday this year, just that God would cause an increase in your sowing and in the growing of your righteousness and your works for Him, and that you would be encouraged by that. I love you, friend, and you are dear to me. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom!
Happy birthday.
I wanted to talk about how you have the most wonderful laugh. I think you, have a lot of sympathy laughs where you're really good at making people feel like they're funny even if they're not. But aside from that, you also just have a wonderful laugh and smile that brightens up any room and brings joy to people. And when I think about you, I think about how a joyful heart is good medicine, and it's always the best medicine in the world for me to call you and talk to you and hear your laugh, and then when I see you, get to see your smiles, and they just brighten up my life, and I'm so thankful for that one attribute of yours.
and I wanted to talk about your words. I think you're very wise, and I always come away from conversations with you learning something about God's world, about plants, or about just like taking care of Jack and medicine and practical things, scheduling, and how to do things. You have such the ideas of just how to live a faithful life are just pouring out of you, and then you you exalt the Lord in your conversation as freely as water flowing from a fountain. And I have a journal entry, a little bit, that I wanted to read. I wrote, Mama Bird told me today that the longer she lives, the more comforting it is to know that Jesus will put all things right. Her life, which has been incredible thus far, still does not satisfy ultimately. She lives without major regrets because she sought to be faithful with what God had given her, and she knows that heaven will satisfy her ultimately when every sorrow is put right. And I said, I love this family dearly. And that conversation I had with you was really impactful for me, and I have those every time that I see you and talk to you, so I'm really grateful.
Those are just a few of the many things we love about you, Mom. Happy birthday!